Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a while. It's the 2nd of June today. I'm making this update because the first Stony Corals are in. I did some, I got some new stuff, some new equipment. I had my first two flatworm species. One was Montipora eating flatworms, and the other one I actually don't really know yet. It was a leather coral eating flatworm. I have some footage of the worms. I will add them in the video on the end. They're white. I actually only saw them because they ate the whole coral. And afterwards they were climbing the glass, and then I pulled them out. I pulled like 6 out, and some of them were like at least 3 centimeters, so like about an inch. So they were quite large. The Montipora eating nudibranchs I saw, or flatworms, however you like to say it, they were like 1 centimeter, so they were way more tiny. And I saw them before I put the Montipora in the tank. So yeah, I would just get into the fish. Okay, I literally do not remember what I had in the last video. So if I do not have my Desjardins then, I have one now. And I also have 2 Clarkies, because the 2 I had at school died because the sun overheated the aquarium, and I really like Clarkies, so I bought a new pair of a hobbyist with squidding. I have a piece of Montipora right here. The flesh of the coral is quite brown right now, but it has green and blue polyps, and I think the flesh of the coral underneath will also change color, as the aquarium conditions are better here than where it was. I also have this turbinaria. It's green with red polyps, red slash pink ones, and it's supposed to be a yellow turbinaria, so I'm really excited to see if it actually will turn yellow or not. But at the price I got it, and looking as good as it looks, I really didn't mind to take the chance. It's really pretty, it's really big. As you see the Desjardins passing it, it's not a tiny piece. And then you have my Gorgonians. I also put a little piece of Montipora in the skeleton. I'm very excited to see if it does anything. Maybe it will encrust over it, we will see. Then, you know, my my leather corals, names right now. The Duncan I've put right here. I think I already had that. I don't know for sure because I bought it at the same time as I bought the Desjardins. Pretty fish. So yeah. Whoa. Crash right there. Then I have some Stylophora right here. Looking very pretty. Just remember it's a frag, guys. Okay, I'm gonna fix this issue first. And we're back! Hey! I don't know why the lights are so blue right now. Just a second ago they were wider. But okay, I don't mind. So the Stylophora. Then I also have a ton of baby snails on my glass. Love that, but it makes cleaning hard. So I keep the places where the baby snails are dirty, so I don't kill them by accident. I have this storage coral, which is closed almost all the time because I think the par is way too high for it. But yeah, don't want to lower my par. So either I'm gonna get rid of the coral or I'm gonna move it to a place with less light. But the only places with less light I have are like over here, way in the back where there's a ton of flow. So I think it will be too much flow also. I'm gonna have to do some research to find the perfect place for it. Over here you can see the Montipora again. And then you have my leather, my yellow Fiji leather, but I'm gonna put the lights a little more white because I don't like this blue stuff. Yes, that's more like it. There are 12,000 Kelvin right now. I don't know why it suddenly got so blue. It's supposed to be more white because it was at 14,000 Kelvin. But it doesn't mind, it doesn't matter for now. So you have the Stylophora again, the Monty, and then my yellow Fiji. It's growing. It's actually growing quite well. I've had this piece for about a month and a half in here, I think. It really likes the light. And it stays yellow. And I really like that it stays yellow because other people have it had it turn green, and I don't want it green, I want it yellow. Then my Devil's Claw, or Lithophyton, or however you want to call it, finally opened up. I don't know what changed, but it finally opened up, and I like it. Then we have another piece of Stylophora, my green finger leather, and then some pieces of Monty between the Gorgonians. Not all Gorgonians are doing great, as you can see. Some were already doing bad in the last tank, but they're doing better here, so I'm really happy with it. And then one piece of Monty right there. So we will see what it does in the future. I'm really excited actually. I'm monitoring the DKH the most at the moment because we're dosing Alpha Reef, and I'm basing my dosage of the DKH that I have. If my calcium would suddenly drop a lot, but my DKH wouldn't, I will just add the balling calcium from Tropic Marin. Same thing with magnesium. And if I see a trend where, like for instance, the DKH is higher than the calcium and the magnesium, then I'm gonna have to do it another way. Then I'm gonna have to, or I see that the consumption of my DKH is higher than the consumption of the calcium put in. Then I'm gonna do the full balling with the Alpha Reef. So it's gonna be a little bit of a trial and error. It's a challenge, but I think it's an easy challenge, considering I was thinking of using other methods. This is way cheaper to start. Way cheaper. Okay, I did buy a Versa. Did I need a Versa? No, I didn't. But I like that I bought it because it's really reliable. I had another dosing pump that I bought a couple of years ago for 100 euros second hand, and if you compare that with this Versa that cost me 200 euros, I would have rather bought the Versa, because it's also way easier to program, way easier to use. I don't have to press all the buttons on the display, I just have to connect with my phone and press how much mLs it needs to dose. What's also new is my Red Sea ATO, and the reservoir is finally filled a little. I need to top it off, I know that. But yeah, it's not like very necessary right now. Then we have the skimmer and the freeze roller mat. And I changed my mat about 2 weeks ago for the first time. That was quite a good use of the roll. I do not mind replacing it because I still haven't done a water change. and the water is still looking very, very, very clear. And if I test my water, everything turns out fine, or if I wouldn't say great even. But I did see there's a little piece of tinfoil in the tank. I will remove that after the video. And yeah, I really haven't found any issues yet, which is good. I haven't been this relaxed with an aquarium in a long time. It's really an easygoing tank right now. I don't have a lot of stony corals. I wasn't even planning of adding stony corals yet. I wanted to go on vacation first, but with the guy quitting or planning to quit the hobby, I didn't want to miss the chance to get one of his pretty pieces. But I think these pieces of coral will be it for now. I am planning to visit another hobbyist in the future, but it will be after my vacation. So it probably will only be in August or something. I have no idea yet. But first of all, we will see how good the Montipora does, and the Stylophora, and this Turbinaria. But I have a good feeling about this. Look at this, man. Look at how pretty red this cold coral is. And it's big too. This is my hand. It's a big coral. Grew a lot since I got it. This one's also growing like crazy. Like, you can say what you want about wave boxes making a lot of noise and stuff, but I really can't complain about my tank, and the flow has been amazing. Only downside has been the sand stirring up here and there, especially on the other side. But I really do not mind if I see the growth of my corals. Like, look at this this pink gorgonian. Like, in my last tank, it was always at the brink of death. And I'm pretty sure it's because the flow wasn't quite good, first of all. And second of all, the lights. Like, the lights are amazing. The eco tags are amazing. 6 of them plus the TLs for 4 hours a day. That's really a lot of light. And you can really see the corals appreciating it, except the torch. The torch doesn't really like it yet. So we're gonna have to find him a better spot. But there are a lot of people keeping torches in higher light, so maybe that's not the issue. Maybe it's something else. But yeah, I didn't find anything with the testing, so I think I'm just gonna try to move it and see what it does. And hopefully it opens up, because it has some really nice heads. I think it has 4 or 5 mouths. It's also not a tiny frag. It is a walling hammer. That's not my favorite. I think most people like the branching ones better. I do as well, but this was also from a hobbyist that quit. A lot of hobbyists are quitting in my area, so it's really a good time to start, because it's it's cheap now to get some stuff. But I don't want to go too fast with this tank. I think I already have a lot of corals for a beginning reef tank. Keeping in mind this was empty a couple of months ago, and most of the rock was dry rock. And as you can see, it still has some dinos. I know my phosphates are too high in comparison to my nitrates, because I have no measurable nitrates, and I have 0.25 ppm of phosphate, which is not a lot, but compared to my nitrates, it is. So yeah, I will stop ranting. Have a nice day. I'll add the flatworm stuff at the end, and I see you in the next one.